Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our 2024 Proven Learning Series, Proven Accounting, Banking, and Credit Cards. Before we get started, I would like to review some housekeeping items. This is being presented in a Zoom format. This is also pre-recorded. We will not have an open Q&A at the end of our session. Please submit all questions to support@canamsys.com. My name is April Reeves. I am a product specialist team lead for the accounting department. Our agenda for today is going to be reviewing payables and receivables, writing checks and making withdrawals, credit card charges, our new credit card and make withdrawal import feature, and bank reconciliation and reporting. Now we will transition into Proven Accounting. Whenever you first log in, you'll see your dashboard. To expand the options, on the left-hand side, you will click this quarter moon. We will go into receivables. The receivable screen is meant to post payments that you receive from your customers. Once a payment is posted, it will be available for you to review in the bank reconciliation screen. Let's go ahead and post the payment together. You will first need to select your payment method, and then you will choose the invoice that you wish to post the payment against. Once your invoice is selected, you will click Actions and then Post. You will get an alert that says Post Action Completed, and you will click OK. The next thing we're going to do is go into the bank reconciliation screen to review the payment that we just posted. Once you're in the bank rec screen, you will select your bank account if it is not the one that is defaulted, and you will click Search. This will pull up all the transactions associated to this bank account that has not been reconciled. To review a specific deposit, we're going to click the word deposit twice, and it will sort our deposit in numerical order from largest to smallest. The payment that we posted today is on July 1st. Now, because I already had another deposit posted for the same day, it has batched them together. We will click this history button right here, and you can see that here's our $125 deposit that we just posted. The next thing we're going to review is posting a payable. We're going to choose Atmos Energy. We're going to enter in a check number, and then click Actions and Post. It will ask us if we would like to print the check, and we will say yes. Here's our check, and then if you would like to print it, you simply click Print. For those of you who are coming on board to Proven Accounting, we also have a design feature that will allow you to edit the template that your check prints on. Once this payable is posted, you will see the item appear in Posted Payables for $150. Also, this check will show up in the bank reconciliation screen. We will go to Banking, Bank Reconciliation. We will click Search, and this time we're going to sort by number. This is our check number. Our check number was 7124, and here's our transaction in our bank reconciliation screen. There are a few other options to enter in transactions in your bank rec. The first one we're going to review is the Write Check screen. This is where you do not have to have a payable recorded in order to process a check. You can simply create a new record. And you can fill in the information pertaining to that record. And then Actions, and then Post. Once this is posted, again, the check number will display in the upper right-hand corner, and we can see this item in the bank reconciliation screen. The next is a make withdrawal. This is commonly used for ACHs that come out of your bank account automatically. For example, if you pay payroll through your payroll company and they just do a bank draft, this is where you would record the bank draft. This can also be used for any car payments that come out that are automatically drafted as well. So we're going to fill this out like it is a check. We're going to pay ABC Roofing. We're going to do $71.24. We will click Add New Line. Choose our General Ledger account. We'll do Small Tools. And then we'll click Actions and Post. This will show up as a Make Withdrawal in your bank reconciliation screen. We will review those transactions in just a moment. Another option for entering in banking transactions is a Make Deposit screen. Make deposits are deposits that you post for anything other than receivables. So if you do not have an invoice for it, you will click Make Deposit and you will post a transaction here. An example of this would be like a referral fee, or if someone was sending you a refund for paying something twice. We will click the payment method and we're going to choose check. We will click the amount, $71.24 again. You'll click Add New Line. This time, we're going to job cost this as a credit on the account. Category and selector, and say yes. And then we will simply click Post. Once this is posted, you will see this as a Make Deposit in your bank rec screen. Now we will go back into the bank reconciliation screen, and we will review what we've done so far. If you click Search, and then you click Date, you can see the 4 transactions that we have entered together. Aside from manually entering in each individual transactions, we do have another method of entering in banking transactions. It is called the Import Banking Screen. Import Banking Screen does require a little bit of setup to start. Supported file types are CSV, SLSX, and XL file types. To get started, you'll click New Record. Again, remember, this is just creating your template. We're going to do a Make Withdrawal. We're going to call this a Proven User Conference, Make Withdrawal Template. And we're going to click Select Import File. This is important because this is how the system knows your file is going to be set up every time. The system imports your file, and these column headers come directly from your spreadsheet. What you now need to do is map them. So date goes to date, payee goes to payee. Yours might say description from your bank feed. That's okay too. You'll just tell it to go to payee. Account ID goes to account ID, location to location, job to job number, category to category, selector to selector, job category to job category, and amount to amount. And again, yours may have other options. If you have something job costed that you want to import, you will need to make sure that job category, selector, and job category become part of your template. We're going to click Save Format and click OK. Once we've set up our template, we can go into the Import Make Withdrawal screen. You can see the available template that we created. We will then click Select Import File. We will then select the file we wish to import. At this point, we will need to make sure we select the correct bank account to import the transactions into. Once the bank account is selected, you can click Create Entries. If there are any issues importing the files, such as a wrong General Ledger account ID, a closed job, or a wrong location, the system will tell us before we are able to import. We're going to click Create Entries. In this case, we imported successfully. This is data has been imported. Click OK to view list. When we click OK, we can see the available items that we imported. These transactions are imported as unposted, so our next task is going to be to post those transactions. We're going to click Transactions and then click Batch Posting. You'll need to create a batch for the specific area we would like to import. In this case, this is withdrawals. We're going to keep all transactions, click Save and Close. It'll tell us how many transactions are added in the queue. You can also see the number of transactions here as well. There is 29. Then we're going to click Start Process. It will ask us if we are ready to start the process, and we will say yes. Once it has started, we can then simply close the screen and then go about our day. In this case, we're going to watch this status change from ready to completed. And that quick, it is already completed. We will go back into banking, import banking, and credit card charges. Now let's import some credit card charges. We're going to select the same import file. You can see once again it filters into the table appropriately. We are then going to select our credit card account and then click Create Entries. We got another notification that this has been imported, and are we ready to view? We're going to say OK. Now we can see the list of items that was imported. Again, we need to post the transactions. So we will go to New Record, Credit Card, All Transactions, Save and Close. There's 15 in the queue this time. We're going to click Start Process. We're going to say yes, close the window, go about our day. In this case again, we're going to refresh. It went from ready to started. We'll refresh again. As you can see, we have an error that says line items total and amount is not balanced. And all of the rest of them say done. So what we will do in this case is we will go in and take a look at this information. We'll copy that credit card transaction ID, go into banking, and then we're going to credit card account and then charges. We're going to paste in that transaction ID. It'll show us here. We'll click details. This is showing that we have a $75 credit card transaction. And then we're going to do $75 here. This credit card entry did not come from the import. This was a manually entered credit card charge. This just shows you that there was an error in trying to post, and we were able to get the specific error and know exactly what to do. We're going to say transactions and then post. And now that we are in balance, we are able to post our credit card charge. Once all of your entries have been entered into banking or credit cards, at the end of the month or whenever the statement drops, it will be time to do a bank reconciliation. We're going to do a reconciliation for the month of May for this account number, for this bank account. The first thing we're going to do is change our date to May 31st. Click Search. We have not done a bank reconciliation in this account yet, therefore the opening balance is 0. We're going to select the items that are on our bank statement. Once all of your checkboxes are checked, we will enter in the ending balance that is on the bank statement. The difference should be 0 in the lower right-hand corner. If the difference is not 0, then a few things may have happened. You may have too many boxes checked, your date could be wrong, or your ending balance could be off. Once we are finished, we're going to click Actions and Complete. This will ask us if we would like to complete this bank reconciliation. We're going to say yes. It's going to ask us, would you like to print the report now? We are going to say no, as we will be looking at reports in a little bit. If we change this date to June 30th and click Search, we can see that all of the May transactions have been removed from the bank rec screen. This is the same process as if you were to do a credit card reconciliation as well. Let's move on to some reports. We're going to go to Reports and then Bank Reconciliation Reprint. We're going to print the top report that I just completed today. If we click Bank Reconciliation, you can see the reports, and you can also see all of the transactions that were checked off in the bank rec screen. Now we will go back to Reports. We can review the Bank Deposit Reprint report. We're going to review everything up to a certain day, and then we will click Search. This shows all bank deposits made up to the date that you entered. If you can see at the very bottom here, there is our $125 that we posted earlier. We will toggle back to reports and go to bank payments. Again, we will do as of today. We'll click search. In this case, we're going to search by number because we wrote a specific check. And you can see here is our check that we wrote earlier. And then one more report is the check register. And we are just going to simply click search. And this will show you all transactions in and out of a specific account. This concludes our Proven Learning series, Proven Accounting, Banking, and Credit Cards. If you have any questions, please send an email to support@canamsys.com and we will be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much.